everyone, welcome. I'm Jen, and I designed this class to promote relaxation and regulate your mind-body experience. The postures that we do today should feel steady and comfortable, but you may need to modify for your body. So depending on which VR headset you're wearing, you may need to modify the position of your head and neck as needed. The postures are meant to awaken different sensations in the body and help you to feel more grounded. We can bring our attention and our mind's eye to our bodies without actually having to see our bodies as they move. Our nervous systems are designed to react to threats, both real or perceived, internal or external. We're going to start by using our breath as a tool to help regulate and calm our nervous systems. So we'll start just in a comfortable seat. Roll your shoulders up and back. Ground through your sits bones, and whatever parts of your body are touching the earth, root down through those parts. And you can either close your eyes or you can just find a soft, gentle gaze. Take a deep breath. Get quiet. And give yourself permission to just let go of anything from your day so far that you no longer need. Anything that you were doing or worrying about before you rolled out your yoga mat today. I invite you into this space. I'm on the beautiful island of Sint Maarten in the Caribbean, and I hope that you feel like you're right here with me. Pay attention to your body as it breathes. Feel the ways in which your body interacts with your breath, and your breath interacts with your body. Where do you feel your breath? In what ways do you feel your breath express itself or make itself known? When you inhale, feel your body expand naturally. As you exhale, feel your body contract naturally. Your navel pulls in and slightly up towards the bottom ribs. And again, as you inhale, you expand, you get fuller, and you lengthen all the way up from the base of the spine up through the crown of the head. As you exhale, you can dial into center, both physically and mentally. We're going to begin with a breathing exercise called box breathing. And this is a 4-part breath. So you have your inhale, you have a pause or a retention of the breath after you inhale, and then the exhale, and then there's a pause after the exhale where we just simply hold the breath out. We'll do a few rounds of this. Try to let each part of the breath be the same length. I'll count so that we can keep it all steady and even. Again, take a deep breath in, and then let it go. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Retention, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more rounds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause for 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And once again, just come back to feeling your body as it naturally breathes. So right now, letting go of feeling like you need to control or shape or modulate or manipulate your breath in any way. And come back to the feeling of grounding through your seat and lengthening all the way up your spine, up through the crown of the head. All right, and you can keep your eyes open or you can keep your eyes closed. We're gonna start to just move our bodies around in a slow, controlled circle. So when you're ready, you can just start to circle forward over your lap and then circle back. You can hold on to your knees or your thighs. These circles can be as big or as small as you'd like. Good, and if you lose your focus as you're moving through this practice, if your mind starts to wander forward or back or anywhere else, just come back to the feeling of grounded. Just come back to the feeling of being in your body. What parts of you are making contact with the ground? Switch the direction of the circles whenever you want, and feel free to add as much movement as you want with your shoulders, your head, and your neck. All right, make your way back to just a really tall and comfortable seat. And we're gonna find a side bend. So you could just crawl your right fingertips over to the right side and simply take your left arm up and over. So depending on the headset that you're wearing, it might be more comfortable to look down, it might be more comfortable to look straight forward or slightly up. So feel free to explore. This is your practice. Do what feels good for you. Keep the right shoulder relaxed. You may or may not be able to bring your right elbow down to the ground. Inhale, lift back up, lengthen through the spine, reach up through the arms. And then exhale, crawl your left fingertips over to the left side. Again, move your neck around into different positions as needed until you find the one that feels right for you. On your inhale, lift back up, reach both arms up, and then exhale, bring your hands to prayer. All right, we're gonna move our head and neck around in slow, controlled circles. And if there's any part of the circle that feels really heavy, really tense, or painful, just know that you can skip that part of the circle. So we'll start by bringing the chin towards the chest. Trace your chin slowly along the right collarbone until eventually you're looking over your right shoulder. Tilt your head back slightly, think right ear to right back pocket. Good, and then let your head go all the way back into neck extension. Tilt your head to the left, think left ear to left back pocket. And then gaze over your left shoulder. Trace down along your left collarbone and chin to chest. We'll switch the direction of the circles. Start to trace along the left collarbone, rotating your neck so you look over your left shoulder. Tilt the head back, left ear to left back pocket. Extend the neck all the way back or just as far as it's reasonable and comfortable for you. Right ear to right back pocket. Gaze over the right shoulder. Trace along the right collarbone, chin to chest. Good, and then you can lift your head back up. All right, from here, one more thing seated, and then we'll move on to our hands and knees. So you can have your hands on your knees or your thighs. We're gonna do a seated cat-cow. So just moving our spines through extension and flexion. On your inhale, you're gonna find a little bit of a back bend. I like to press the palms of my hands into the knees, pulling my heart forward through the gateway of the arms. And then as you exhale, you're gonna round through the spine, bringing your spine into like a capital letter C. Inhale to arch. Move your head and your neck as much as you want, as much as it's reasonable and comfortable for you. Exhale, round. And just one more time like that. Inhale, we're extending the spine. And exhale, flexing the spine. All right, and then move on to your hands and your knees. Feel the space of your yoga mat. And we're gonna do the same thing on our hands and our knees. So on your inhale, we're gonna extend the spine, so finding a back bend. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, arch, extend, back bend. Feel that your shoulders are right over the wrists. Exhale, round through the spine. And feel that your knees are approximately over your knees are approximately under your hips. Again, inhale, arch. Feel shoulders over wrists. Exhale, round. All right, find neutral. Just like we did seated, let's move our bodies around in a circular motion. Feel free to add cat-cow as you circle. Continue to feel the body breathing. Feel where your body is in space. Without even having to see your body, you can bring your mind's eye to it. All right, and then one more thing on your hands and your knees. You may need to crawl forward a little bit. You'll kind of feel the space of your mat as you go. But just send one leg back behind you with your toes tucked and find a gentle pulse forward and back. This always feels really nice for me, just to kind of stretch out the toes and spread the toes. Stretch the arch of the foot and the calves if they feel tight. And then switch to the other leg. Just make sure your foot's still on your mat. You might feel a nice stretch for the wrists as well as you go forward and back. Good, bring that other knee back down. Your hands should feel like they're approximately shoulder width distance apart. We're gonna come into a downward facing dog. So think of making an upside down V shape with your body. Push through the hands like you're trying to push your mat away from you. Push through the arms. And if it feels good for you, bend one knee at a time. It's a nice way to really open up the hamstrings. Breathe in and out through your nose. Good. Find some stillness in your downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet, just slowly going step by step by step until you find yourself in a forward fold at the back edge of the mat. So we'll put a little bit of a bend in the knees today. And we're gonna measure the feet about hips width distance or so apart. And you can do that without even being able to see your feet. Just make 2 fists with your hands. Place your fists right in between your feet. And that's usually a pretty good distance. You might inch your feet slightly wider than that if you want to. Feel free to grab opposite elbows. Evenly distribute your weight between both feet, and as well as the 3 points at the bottom of each foot. So the base of your big toe, the base of your pinky toe, and the center of the heel all take an even distribution of weight. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then you can let your arms dangle. You're going to take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, roll up to stand. Rolling up a vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Good. Roll your shoulders up and back a few times. Good. And then on your inhale, reach the arms forward and up. As you exhale, nod your chin to your chest and roll back down. Good. Walk forward out into plank. Gaze slightly forward out in front of you if that feels okay for your neck. Straighten and engage your legs. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lower all the way down. We're gonna find Sphinx. So just propping yourself up on your elbows. Take a deep breath in here. And then exhale, tuck your toes, come into a forearm plank. So straightening out your legs again, gazing forward if that feels comfortable for you. Pull your ribs up away from the floor, lengthen your tail, breathe in. Exhale, gently lower back down into your Sphinx. Good. Place your hands right alongside your chest, press back to downward facing dog. On your inhale, raise your right leg up and back. Be mindful of the space around you. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, round through the spine, and see if you can step your foot between your hands. Gently lower your back knee down. Walk your hands up on top of your right knee, lift up the heart. Feel that you're squaring your hips towards the front. And then reach the arms up overhead. Continuously root through the feet, root through the points of contact that you have with the earth. Good. We're going to cactus the arms, so think of 90-degree angles on each side. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, just bring your arms together in front of you. See if you can keep your elbows up at about shoulder height. One more time, inhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together behind your back. And exhale, bring the arms in front of you. See if you can keep those elbows lifted. Beautiful. Bring the right hand to your knee. Slide your left hand down to the floor. You might be able to just feel where your hand and your foot is. So you might feel the right foot with your left hand. You're going to slide it just a little more to the left and a little bit forward. Come into a twist. Reach the right arm up or reach the right arm back. You can look back behind you or over to the right side. Breathe in and breathe out. Right hand is going to come down. Feel that you're framing the right foot with your hands. And step to plank. Take an inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down like chaturanga. Hands right beside your chest. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a moment to just feel your points of contact. Feel that the hands are even with each other. The arms are evenly engaged. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee towards your nose. See if you can step the left foot forward and gently drop your back knee down. Walk your hands up on top of the left knee. Lift up your heart. Feel that your hips are squared towards the front, so left hip carves a little bit back, right hip carves a little bit forward. We don't want the legs on a tightrope. We want them just in line with the hips. Arms reach up. Lift and open the chest, lift the ribs. And then cactus the arms. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bring the arms together in front of you. Inhale, open the arms, open the chest, retract your shoulder blades. And then exhale, bring the arms together. Feel your upper back broaden. Good, hands are gonna come onto your left knee. The right hand can make its way down onto the floor. You might have to feel where your left foot is. Slide your hand a little more right and a little bit forward for your twist. So the left arm can go up, or it can go up and back behind you. Good. Bring your left hand down. Feel that your hands are framing your foot. Step to plank one more time. Take an inhale. And exhale, lower down. Hug your elbows in as you lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog for the last time. Good. Last moments here, just feeling into this pose, maybe bending one knee at a time again if that was feeling good for you before. And we'll lower the knees down and have a seat. Good. Feel the space that you're in. Feel the space that your body takes up. We're gonna send the legs out wide like a straddle for Uppa Vista Konasana. Don't worry if you can't go that wide with your legs. Just find what's reasonable for you. Again, these poses should be steady and comfortable for your body. Sit up as tall as you can. Let's flex the feet today and root down through the heels. Make sure your toes and your knees point up. And when you're ready, you can lean forward into a fold. Allow your breath to actually guide you a little bit deeper. One more breath here. And then ease your way back up to a seated position. Good. Find a comfortable seat. You might like to sit cross-legged again, just like how we started. We're going to take a seated twist. Inhale, reach your arms up, lengthen through the sides of the body. Exhale, twist to the right. The right hand comes behind you. The left hand can come to the right knee. You can look over to the right, or you can turn your head, rotate your neck, and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back through center, lengthen the arms up, lengthen through all sides of the torso. And exhale, take a twist over to your left. Try to stay really upright as you twist. So with every inhale, you get a little longer, a little taller. And as you exhale, you maintain that length, that growth, but you can twist a little deeper. Breathing in, finding length. Exhale, twisting a little deeper. Good. One more time, come back through center. Inhale, reach the arms up. If you'd like to, you can interlace your fingers, flip your palms up. Make any movements here that feel good for you. I like to do little side bends, some circles. All right, we'll finish up just with a few things on our backs. So go ahead and lie down. Feel where you are on your mat as you come down onto your back. So we're gonna just take a couple rounds of bridge. So feel where your body is in space. Alignment does not have to be perfect, obviously, and it doesn't have to be super rigid either, but feel where you are. The arms are long, they're down by your sides. You can spread out your fingers, and you can bring your shoulders in a little tighter next to your body, almost like you're trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together underneath your back. We'll press the feet down, bridge your hips up, breathe here. Front ribs relax. Lift and squeeze your bum, and press your feet down to lift up your hips. Glutes engaged. Take another inhale. Exhale, gently lower back down. And we'll just do that one more time. So we're gonna take an inhale, and exhale, lift. This time, if you'd like to, you can interlace your fingers underneath your back and start to shimmy a little bit side to side so you're wiggling your shoulders underneath you, squeezing the shoulder blades together, opening your chest, again, lifting and squeezing your bum. We want to feel that, again, the legs are parallel, the knees feel like they're approximately right over the ankles. And take another inhale, and exhale, gently lower, undo the hands. And now we'll bring the feet about as wide as the mat. Cactus the arms if that feels good for you, and just let your legs go side to side like windshield wipers. So one hip, so you can go as fast or as slow as you want to go. If you'd like to, you can rock your head a little bit. All right, and we're gonna finish up last pose. You can take a traditional Shavasana with your legs out straight, or tonight I recommend Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees open. I invite you to bring your hands onto your lower belly, just underneath the belly button. So you can once again feel how your breath interacts with your body. Let the belly expand and rise up into your hands as you take a breath in. And feel your belly drop down away from your hands gently with control as you exhale. And you're welcome to stay here for as long as you would like. And when you're ready to come out of your practice, just gently bring them together and roll over to one side to the fetal position. And take a moment to rest here, finding gratitude for this practice. Gratitude that you had the time to practice today. And I thank you so much for trusting me to be your guide today. Come on up to sit when you're ready. Let's bring the hands to prayer and bow your head. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thanks again so much. Namaste.